It never ends. Another early night tonight, Dorian?
Absolutely, kid. And Amancio, you can introduce your character.
So, Anu, or Anuhar, as I guess is his given name, is a crypt keeper. He was wearing plain clothes. He's very tall, very slender, almost sort of skeletal looking, but, not quite. This is a Scourge Asimar we're talking about. And wearing so many layers of just sort of plain clothing, cloth that's been kind of scrounged together just to keep warm in the freezing, frigid cold of Philoven. He wears a circlet around his forehead. His hair is black and short and messy, and it's kind of coming over the top of the circlet around most of his head. And around his neck, he's wearing a few necklaces that sort of get caught up in the different layers of fabric that are cloaking him. I mean, any worse than it was this morning?
Yes.
Oh, well, here, and I cast... I don't think I actually have Cure Wounds, so I don't cast that spell. But before you go, hang on, and I do actually have Healing Hands, so I am gonna heal 5 hit points for Dorian.
Nice. Yeah, he looks much better.
And I do it while I crack his back. I pick him up and I bend him over my waist. And I can't cast Bane on the ice, really. I can only cast Bane on creatures. Sure, I'll start banging on the ice with my mace.
Please do.
Ed.
Anu! How could you?
I sit on the floor, and one day I'll die, and I will be an offering. And so I don't see how that is a problem. And Anu just kind of stands there, staring at the offering in his hand, kind of waiting for things to start so that he can go home and go to sleep, so that he can wake up early in the morning, so that he can dig those graves. And be like, Dorian, I'm going away. We can't dig those graves, Dorian. You'll have to wait for me to come back, Dorian. Yes, first bed rest, then palliative care, and then you're the one in those graves, and then I have to dig them on my own. Hey, hang on, I don't like the sound of this so much.
It didn't, sink into the lake or something, did it?
Well, if you'd like to go for a swim and find out, you can be my guest, Benny, but meanwhile, I'm going to go calling on the mountain. And I put up my hands to my mouth and I start yelling, Mountain! Oh, mountain!
I am going to be really nice. And I'm going to say you can roll a d20 and see if the mountain answers you.
Can I make an investigation check to see if it's a push or a pull door?
Yeah, absolutely.
That is a dirty 18 for a modified 18.
18? Beautiful. You know you gotta pull that open.
I pull the door. Hello, orb. Does it do anything in the mirror? I have a herbalism kit, so there's probably some herbs in there that we could burn.
I have a spell that might work.
It is only about a 4 feet 8 inch door, so it is something quite small.
What is this, a door for halflings?
You guys, where are you trying to look for Massima first?
At her home, perhaps?
Yes, a good place to start.
Well, that was a minor nuisance. Does it do anything in the mirror?
No, it's still just bobbing up and down.
Can I bob up and down?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Can I try to bash the ice with my mace?
You can try to touch the ice.
Okay, I swing my mace at the ice. It seems a little squishy to me. What if you drop someone? What then? Huh? What happens to respect for the dead when you drop them?
I have never in my 42 years dropped a cadaver.
There's a first time for everything. Right?
How dare you?
You know?
Well, that looks suspicious and uncomfortable.
2 of my favorite adjectives.
That's something I never thought I'd see.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd see snow for my whole life, but like, how do you mean lose my peepers? Because if they come out, or
If you're blinded, or like poisoned, or deafened, paralyzed, I know something for that.
well, those are the 4 things that happen to me the most, actually. So I will definitely let you know the next time I struggle with them.
As my bonus action, I'm going to shriek in awe and terror. And
Please roll a intimidation. I'm gonna give you that. I want you to tell me exactly how you're gonna intimidate this monster.
Oh no, Anu is terrified of this creature. This is a scream of fear.
I thought you were trying to like scream at it to be.
No, this
Okay,
is a
yeah.
giant monster made of liquid. It's awful.
Okay, amazing. Yeah, free action is to cry and scream. Oh no. That's why we don't usually come out to this kind of area, but I could hear some screaming all the way back over in the fishing area that we have designated for us within the city bounds. And
well,
I just thought
there must be someone else out there still in danger, because we weren't screaming. We were holding our own. I should be all right by then.
Oh, I have a feeling you're gonna be just fine.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh no. Oh, let's get you inside and get you put to bed.
Wonderful. I'm gonna fill that up to the brim, and I'm gonna stick my head in it.
Just get in the cage. It'll be fine.
Right. I'm sure no one's ever heard that one before, and nobody gets in the cage.
As the room kind of like is shaking and everybody's kind of holding on for dear life.
And
you see
so the
Corella.
divines speak their displeasure with your judgment. Right. Get in the cage. Wait in the cage. That's how they get you. Do you make stew down here? Is that a thing? Do you make stew under the ocean? Anu's first of all, terrible way to receive foreign diplomats, I will say. Second of all, terrible way to go about running a country. Oh God, I think someone's cooking over there. I think they're just roasting in the sun. They must have not been able to take anymore. I think they're burning alive. They say the first thing to do when you end up in a hole is to stop digging. And I'm not digging, and you're not digging, and you're not digging. Which means we're off to a pretty good start.
Well said, Anu.
Do you want to roll an insight check onto the sand?
Sure.
Okay.
That's a 10.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, man, that's just sand. That sand is a lot of sand. It's kind of a clump of sand. Your ponderance of the sand is that so far it's caused you nothing but trouble. How dare that sand?
Can I pick up the sand? And can I hold it in my hands?
Yeah. You pick up the sand. It's coarse and it's getting everywhere.
Is it irritating?
Sorry.
Is it irritating?
Yeah, it's quite irritating.
Knowing us, it's going to be out of the frying pan and into the fire, or out of the hourglass and into... But knowing this temple, probably fire.
Parallel to where the handprint is, but just the footprint is on the floor, rather than on the wall.
I see where this is going, and I start taking off my, shoe. And And I put my bare foot on the floor.
And you take 2 points of fire damage. And as that...
Well, the bell goes off and nothing happens. And that's a warning, buddy. I was going to say, on the topic of bad decision making, why don't we see what's behind the dancing lady?
Okay, let's oh god, let's give it a shot.
Benny holds her sword up, ready to go, just in case.
Anu's gonna dance up to the dancing lady and then push on the wall. Our journey ends here. Yeah, right. Big talk, big talk. And as the Toll the Dead goes, and the bell rings, Anu's gonna say, number 16, I got your order. Pile of muck? Okay, into the pit.
Okay.
Not us, right?
No. Thea. And I pick up the chair that Thea's on, and I throw her and it into the pit.
Oh man, roll a strength check on that chair. Good luck with that.
Strength check?
Yeah.
It's a 12.
No. This is a stone chair. It's a big, high-backed stone chair. You don't even budge it. Anu's just like standing behind the chair trying to like push it into the pit. It doesn't move.
Alright, I'm gonna try picking up the pile of bones that is the end, throwing it into the pit.
Yeah, you can do that. Anu, how does your adventure continue?
As time goes on for Anu kind of picks up Dorian's practice. Anu has been alone for a long time, and sort of willingly, but this adventure and the friends that he grew closer to, that he grew to love along the way, they've shown him that home is with the people that you really care about. And Dorian and all of Phylaven mean so much to Anu, and so Anu hopefully takes over from Dorian and starts helping the citizens of Phylaven transition on to, wherever their souls will go when they depart.